Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for July 5th through the 11th. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check into those other placements. So for this week, we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future. We'll clarify that, and then we're going to get into the energy of the person that's on your mind, your energy, and then we'll get a possible outcome, the romance angels, and the oracle cards. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you for this week. Guys, I also do personal readings, so if you would like one of those, that information is in the description box below. Thank you so much for all of my returning subscribers. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all your support. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment, and if you're new, I hope you'll stay. All right, so let's get into your energy. What's going on? All right, so this card wanted to hang around. So the Judgment card in reverse. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Sun card. So it feels like there's some kind of a decision that needed to be made. Well, let's get into your energy. In your current, we have the Death in reverse, the Fool card, and the Four of Pentacles. Then we have the Two of Wands, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So your overall energy for this week is the Hermit. So there's a need to go within, for sure. If there's something that's on your mind that's been overwhelming, it feels a lot like a work situation, but there's some clarity needed. So if you need to take a step back, really put some energy into what it is that you need and want moving forward, this is taking that time to go back within or revisiting. So if there's a decision that needs to be made and hasn't, then that's telling you go back within, ask yourself again, and make sure that you're making the decision that is right for you, especially when it comes to a love situation. It could be somebody that wants to come tapping on your door and you're just not sure. So if they do, you may say, hold on. I need a minute to think about this. All right, so let's see. Like I said, in the recent past, there's some kind of a decision that needed to be made. I don't feel like it was made. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, you could be feeling like you're just tired of being emotional around whatever's going on in your world. If this is a love situation, it could be just needing to put that love back into you and focusing on yourself in order to fill that back up. Sometimes we talk about, the Ace of Cups being new love. Maybe there's a part of you that doesn't want to get started in a new love situation. You'd rather just put that back into you, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's something that's definitely going to bring some kind of joy. If something didn't get off the ground and you have some curiosity about it, that's where I think that self-reflection is going to come into play. Because the Sun is definitely the happiest card. It's all about what's going to bring you the joy, what's going to bring you the peace that you need in your life. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Cancer. I'm also feeling Virgo energy for some reason. Yeah, because the Hermit card, that's what I was going to say. I feel Virgo energy. So there's something very bright on the other side of this decision. We'll get some clarifiers and see what's going on. The Death in reverse and the current energy, something needs to change. So if you're feeling this push from the universe, this is that indication that something really needs to shift and change. Yes, you've gone through some kind of a transformation, but it's a push to go take that leap, like finish the work. If you still feel like there's some more spiritual stuff that you want to get into, this is take that leap. This is also giving something a chance that maybe hasn't completely finished. So the Four of Pentacles could be just wanting to hold back, maybe not wanting to put all of your energy, resources, love, whatever it is. I just feel like you need to hold back a little bit. Now, if this is taking a chance or a risk around a work situation, that needs transformation. So you may need to hold back and maybe not give so much. Being selfish can be great. We need to do that. This seems to be like next week's going to require you to go back within. Hold back your energy, put your love back into yourself. Maybe you need to save a little bit of money before you take a chance on something. Whatever it is, there needs to be a shift. So it's going to be different for everybody, but there needs to be a shift for sure in this situation. Again, we'll clarify. Now, in the near future, we have the Two of Wands. You have all the tools you need to move forward. I think you have the vision about what it is that you want. It could be around a relationship. Like, you know how you want this to go moving forward. There's that part of you that wants to give clarity to the situation, but you need to do some thinking still. That world is in your hand. It's like you know everything that you really want, but is the clarity really there? Do you need to do some more self-reflection? The Nine of Wands in reverse is telling me that you're leaving a lot of excess stuff, BS, baggage, whatever it is in the past. You're not going to carry anything from the past into the future. The Two of Pentacles could have been going back and forth and going back and forth, or maybe you felt like somebody was like in and out of your life and you put a stop to that. In the near future, it feels like that's seeing the future and not wanting to carry that burden or juggle anything that is going to be difficult or that isn't going to move with you into the future. All right, so let's get some clarifiers and see. The Judgment card in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. I just keep hearing that something didn't get off the ground. It may be to your benefit that it didn't, and that's why the sun's showing up afterwards. So we have the High Priestess, and then we have the Hierophant in reverse, and then the Eight of Wands. So I feel like there's a lack of communication somewhere. There's a lot of energy around trusting your intuition, and maybe part of you, this is where that self-reflection comes in. Going within is going to help boost up, is what I want to say, boost up your intuition. The Hierophant in reverse is, maybe you're not paying attention to the signs, or maybe there's things that you had been seeing that you have been ignoring. And that's where there's this push to take a leap of faith, but be cautious at the same time. Let's see, what needs to transform? I do feel like there's a lot of communication that's been cut, or this could have been a marriage, something where you needed to cut off communication in order to focus on you and your inner work. It was taking something away from you is what it feels like. So the Death in reverse with the Fool card, and then we've got the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups in reverse and the World card. So this is needing to close out that cycle. If there's any confusion around whether this relationship or this work situation is going to make you happy, I think right now you know that something's going to work out. The Two of Pentacles in this deck says you know that the ships are coming in. You know something's coming towards you. That pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is there. But it's almost as if you're weighing out your options. Is it worth putting the energy into in order to have things turn out the way that you hope? The wish fulfillment is in reverse. So if it wasn't making you happy, that's what's going on in your head. It's like there's almost a part of you that's a little bit confused about, well, was this really what I wanted? Am I 100% sure? So I do sense there's some kind of confusion, but there needs to be a shift. If it has to happen next week, then it has to happen. You can't keep going back and forth and feeling unsettled. There's the Fool being in the middle of the reading just says that something new is coming, something new and exciting, and maybe you'll have to weigh out your options. But either way, I can't stress this enough. Something needs to change. All right, so let's clarify the Two of Wands. And then the Nine of Wands in reverse. So the Two of Pentacles was in the upright in the current, and then it's in the reverse. So you are going to be coming to a place where you're not doing that juggling, or you're not going to allow something or someone to keep playing this back and forth game with you. So we have the Temperance in reverse. Yeah, losing patience around the situation. I think it's wearing you out. But the Two of Wands is showing up again. So you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I think once you go back within and ask yourself the serious questions that need to be asked, that's when you're going to get the clarity that you need. Temperance is definitely an energy of being unresolved and impatient around an outcome of something. So even though you can see it, is it going to come to fruition? There's a part of you that feels like you just want it to happen already. Can this shift or change happen, please, so I can finally get moving forward? Oops, sorry, I didn't mean that to be so loud. The Temperance in reverse and the Strength in reverse, that kind of energy just wears on you. Not being able to make a decision. You're the fairest person in the zodiac sign. You love balance, and if things are imbalanced, it definitely can draw on your energy. So I think Spirit wants you to focus on not only your patience with yourself and this path and what it is that you're trying to accomplish, whether it be having this relationship work out, if this is one that you have found to be a little bit imbalanced, or some kind of shift and change that you want to happen within, you're being asked to find the strength to be patient. All right, so we're going to clear this and get into your person's energy. If I didn't mention that, I think I did. I forget sometimes. And we'll see what's going on with them. I feel like they just want you to trust. Trust that the change is going to happen. Whatever it is, something's going to shift in the next week. So be prepared for that. Be sure that you've done whatever kind of reflection you needed to do in order for that to continue to move forward. All right, so this is for Libra's person. Tell me about Libra's person's energy, please. So we have the Page of Wands, the Four of Cups in reverse, the Hanged Man in reverse, and the Three of Cups in reverse. Yours is your card in reverse, the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Strength in reverse. And then the overall energy is the Magician. This is something that has been trying to manifest in your life. That confusion that I keep feeling from you is being very aware of exactly what you want, but maybe not knowing how to make it happen. And that's where that change comes in. Something happens and it's almost like an epiphany moment. So the person on your mind is the Page of Wands. This is somebody who wants either a new beginning, a fresh start, or they want to come in and explain to you how passionate they are about getting this started or restarted. So if this is someone from your past, they could be lingering around and kind of watching to see how you're feeling. Are you coming to a place where you want to make the decision? I have a feeling this is more up to you than it is up to them. The Four of Cups in reverse, they know that they didn't bring everything they had into the situation. They love you very much. They have a tremendous amount of passion, but they need to explain how they were stuck in the past. Maybe there was a part of you that sensed they had been kind of leaving you hanging, or they felt like they were hanging and they didn't have clarity. Well, somehow, some way, they want to make the effort to come in and let you know that they still feel a tremendous amount of passion for this. The Three of Cups in reverse, it could have felt like, or maybe you thought that they had something going on with somebody else. Maybe they spent too much time and energy on other things in their life and they weren't focused enough on you. That's what it really feels like. There's some kind of an interruption, if you will, and they feel like they need to explain that. All right, so in your energy, we have the Justice in reverse and then the Ten of Cups, where you thought something may have been your everything. This is all about happiness and fairness, but was there justice in the situation? Did you feel like there was honesty and integrity involving this? You may be tired of waiting. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse is someone who doesn't really want to continue to put the efforts into something that isn't going to be their everything. Now the Strength again in reverse. So I think you're just a little bit exhausted. If they come back and they want to have a conversation, are you going to be open to the idea? Do you have the strength to put the energy into this again? All right. You may just feel like there may not be enough balance, or you may not feel like there is some kind of sense of justice within the relationship. Something may have happened that triggered you to want to go back within and ask yourself, can I actually move forward in this situation? All right, so let's get the romance angels and see what that has to say. This is for Libra. So we have let go of control issues, make the effort, healing family issues, and you deserve love. And then we have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. If you had any questions about whether this person had some third-party energies, it's very possible that they could have been open to the idea of other people as well, and you could have sensed that. Let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. I think you are. Now, make the effort. Great love is worth taking, the steps you're guided to take. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This is a huge one, and I say this in all my readings. It is so incredibly necessary to heal those things from your past. If you haven't or they haven't, it's going to be very difficult for that to come together, because then those cycles continue to repeat. And then you deserve love. You are lovable, of course. Absolutely you are. All right, so let's get a possible outcome for you. What's going on for Libra and their person? What's the possible outcome? We have the Three of Wands, the Six of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse, and the Emperor, and then the Queen of Wands. So it feels like there's definitely a mutual passion, but I think there's some, I want to say impatience. Sorry, I stopped for just a second because there's a couple things I was feeling. It's almost as if you're not really concerned. It's like you could take it or leave it almost. I hate to say that because some of you could be very much in love with this person, but there's a part of you that's not going to wait around. If this person has things that they have to work out, then I don't think you're going to wait around to see. The Six of Cups in reverse, you know, nostalgia is when it's upright. In reverse, it could be wanting to put some of those memories behind you that didn't make you happy. It could have also created some kind of an imbalance in control. Like there's something about control issues. Taking back your control, feeling like maybe you didn't have control over your emotions while you were around this person, but your patience seems to be wearing thin. So I don't know how much energy or effort you're going to put back into this if they want to come back. They definitely want to at least make some kind of an effort. Let's see what the Lover's Oracle has to say. This is for Libra. Okay, that one popped out. It says trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And like I said, something needs to change and shift. So there may be just some more energy work that you need to do in order for things to start falling into place. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. That's a beautiful ending to that. All right, so let's get the Oracle, Wisdom of the Oracle cards to close this out for you. What other messages do you have for Libra for the week of the 5th? All right, so we have a change in the wind. Why? Co-create, exchanging gifts, and time to go. So there may be a part of you, like I said, that would rather take a step back and allow things to open up. If this isn't going to come together or there's any confusion around it, you may just need a change. There may also be a change in your home environment of some sort. I do get that a lot with this card for some reason. So if you're about to move, need to move, or there's something going on around your home, there's going to be a shift and a change for the better. There's something that needs to be balanced out in that area. So the why card. Do I feel like you're asking why? Not particularly. I just think there may be questions about what it is that you want. Not necessarily why did this have to happen the way that it did, just why is it that I feel the way that I do. Co-create, that's a 4. This is about finding that balance between two people or just within. Co-creating could be creating with the universe, not just with another person. So you could be focused on doing that, getting things right with the universe. And then exchanging gifts. 27 reduces to a 9. Exchanging gifts could definitely just, do I feel it's an actual gift? It could be. The person may want to come forward and offer something small and say, hey, you know, I'd like to take you to dinner. Or they have some flowers for you or something of that sort. But this is about ending an old cycle and starting a new one and opening yourself up to the idea if that is possible after you've done that reflection. Okay, Libra, that was your reading for the week. I hope this helped. Thank you so, so much for being here. Please do like, share, subscribe, and comment below. And like I said, I do personal readings, so if you like one of those, the information is in the description box below. I hope you guys enjoy your week. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.